Hello everyone and welcome to the first episode of the 2020 World Cup review. Here there's going to be a series dedicated to the current 2020 World Cup that is happening in India. So basically the run through of this is the first episode. I'll be going through the first 5 matches of the Group 1, then the first 5 or 6 matches of Group 2, then probably next week sometime there'll be another video dedicated to the last few matches of Group 1, and then another video going to the remaining of Group 2, and then a few more episodes that I'll be previewing and reviewing the semi-finals, and then also be previewing and reviewing the final. So, let's get right into it with Group 1. Group 1 consists of these countries: South Africa, England, West Indies, Afghanistan and Sri Lanka. And here is the current table for that as we speak. So after 2 games, the only team that have won both their games is the West Indies, who are on top of the ladder. Then there are 3 teams with 1 win and 1 loss, which is South Africa, Sri Lanka and England, and Afghanistan are the only team that haven't won a game, who are at the bottom of the table. So the first game of Group 1 was between England and the West Indies. And it was the West Indies who got the win on the board, winning by 6 wickets, courtesy of a ton made by Chris Gale. So England were the one who batted first, and they made 6 for 182, courtesy of a good knock of 48 by their superstar batsman in Joe Root, a 30 by Josh Buttler, who made 30 of 20, and a 27 not out of 14 balls from their captain Owen Morgan. 2 wickets each from Dwayne Bravo and Andre Russell kept it to 6 for 182. Then West Indies came out to bat. They got 4 for 183 with just under 2 overs to spare, courtesy, as I said, of a Chris Gale century. He made 100 of 48. He was unbeaten. The innings include 5 fours and a whopping 11 sixes. And a bit of help also from Marlon Samuels. He made a good solid 37 of 27 deliveries. And the bowling figures, not much to see here. Good 4 overs from Jordan. He only had 24 runs off his 4 overs. So a great result for the West Indies to get them things underway in the World Cup. So for the next game, it was Afghanistan versus Sri Lanka. And Sri Lanka got themselves a victory, winning by 6 wickets. Afghanistan batted first. They made 7 for 153, which is a nice solid score from them. But a brilliant 62 of 47 from Stanek Hazai. So if I didn't pronounce that right, but he made 62, and Shenwari went for a bit of a slog at the end, 31 of 14 balls, considering with a few 4s and 2 6s, a very good stuff from him. But Pereira was the pick of the bowlers there. He got 3 for 33 or 4 overs, so very impressive from him. And Sri Lanka, they did get it with 7 balls to spare, and Dilshan was the man, unbeaten, 83 of 56, and Angelo Matthews helped him a little bit. He was also unbeaten on 21. And Dilshan did get man of the match for his 83, so a very good performance from Sri Lanka, and they got their campaign in a very good note after winning this match. As they are the defending champions, they really want to go ahead and go back to back. Next match happened was between England and South Africa, and this was a brilliant match to watch. Both teams making over 200, but it was England who prevailed, winning by 2 wickets. South Africa, they batted first, and they made 4 for 229. That's a pretty good score. Few 50s were made in this. I'm going to go through them right now. Hamish Amla made 58 of 31 deliveries. Quinton de Kock, 52 of 24. He was very good in my opinion. And JP Dumi was unbeaten, 54 of 28. They probably thought that was the score to win, but they were wrong. England actually got that total, and they started brilliantly. Roy, 43 of 16 deliveries. That is very impressive. 5 4s and 3 6s. But the pick of the batsman was Joe Root. 83 of 44 deliveries, 6 4s and 4 6s. What an innings he played. They had a little bit of a panic at the bottom. They collapsed a little bit, courtesy of some good fielding and bowling combination from South Africa, but they were able to get it with 2 balls to spare, which probably was a very good match. Very good spectacle to watch, and man of the match was Joe Root. He played really well, but it was a fantastic match to watch, and England got their first win on the board by defeating a very strong South Africa. The next match, South Africa were playing again, this time against Afghanistan, and they batted first, and once again, they made over 200. 5 for 209 they made. Few good knocks. Quinton de Kock again, 45 of 31. Fab du Plessis, 41 of 27. AB de Villiers was the pick of the batsman though. He hit 29 off an over. That's right, you heard me right, 29 in an over. 64 of 29 deliveries, 4 4s and 5 6s. JB Duminy not out 29 of 20, so some good batting there from South Africa. Afghanistan, Well, they made a solid score, but they got all out for 172, so this total proved too much for them. But Mohammadi, 44 of 19, was very good for them. Niab, 26 of 18, and Sherwari, 25 of 14. They had a crack, but they just couldn't get it. But the man of the match didn't actually go to any of the batsmen. It went to a bowler, Morris, 4 for 27 of 4 overs. Worthy of man of the match, I would say. So South Africa, disappointing result against England, but they found a way to win this one. They got their first one on the board. And the last game I will be talking to you about is Sri Lanka versus the West Indies. Both teams have a win on the board, so this is for top spot on the ladder. And it went to West Indies. They won by 7 wickets. A convincing win in the end, after they bowled fantastically. 922 Sri Lanka got in their first innings. 3 for 12 by Badri. A fantastic spinner he is. 3 for 12 of 4 overs is a very impressive. Economy rate of 3. Very impressive from him. Now the pick of the batsman, well, not much to see from Sri Lanka's point of view. Pereira was probably the best, 40 off 29 was very good. Angelo Matthews, he made a 20 but only off 32 deliveries, so disappointing from Sri Lanka. They could have done it better, and West Indies, they chased it down with just under 2 overs to spare with Fletcher. 84, 9 out of 64 deliveries, he got man of the match, and Andre Russell, 8 bowls, hits 20. Why not? That's what he does, and a fantastic performance in the West Indies, which puts them on top of the table. And that concludes the review of the first 5 matches of Group 1. The first 5-6 matches of Group 2 will be up this week. Not sure when, but that will be up. So until then, bye for now.